So hi everybody and welcome to this special little video that myself and Bella have put together to really talk a little bit about the upcoming quest to the quantum heart. Now we've already made a little video about what that's all about, but we want to invite you into a special other aspect of this journey. And well, where would you like to begin, Bella?
Well, I'll start by sharing our excitement to go around Mexico, looking for the heart of Mexico and the reconnection to our own hearts.
Right, so this is a 3-week journey, the quest to the quantum heart. We're going to be working with a number of plant medicines, which we've already shared in other videos, but just to reconfirm those, we're going to be working with the likes of cacao, the maguey cactus, which of course is from the heart of the cactus where the drink mezcal comes from, so that's really a tincture in itself. We're going to be working with hawthorn, going to be working with holly, and we're going to be working a bit with the Huachuma cactus, or San Pedro as it's sometimes known, plus a range of other plants like passion flower and a few others that are connected, rose, maybe magnolia. Mm-hmm. So this is a much more open-ended journey than some of the previous plant immersions that we've done, and the emphasis here is not necessarily going to be so much directed on healing, although of course when we're working with plants in the heart we are possibly going into a healing space, but this is really about calling in the blueprint that our higher self has always held for us, for the life that we've always dreamt for ourselves and perhaps have not been able to access due to blockages, traumas, programs, habit, many different things, which is why the plant immersions are also useful because they help you to clear the field. But now we want to go into the heart space because the heart is the direct organ of connection to our fifth dimensional selves, where we reside in non-duality and unconditional love. So to make this something personal for us, we wanted to go into our heart space. It's been a very long process over the last 12 months for many of us who've been doing the plant immersions and working, maybe not just with us, but with other people too, and working with the astrology. And it's been a ride, right? And we think it's time to call forth the energy of the heart and do the things that make us happy, right? We have passion for.
Reconnecting to our passion, igniting the fire in our hearts, and reconnecting with those dreams and true heart desires that we still have. And we left them as pending, and we need to give them priority now.
Right, because if we're not doing the things that we love, then what are we doing? Maybe we're directing our attention towards other people's passions, other people's dreams, other people's needs, and that's great. Many of us are in service and feel strongly about that. But at the same time, if we're not giving ourselves the time for the things that we love, that has a sort of a debilitating, eroding effect over time. And we can end up getting maybe a little frustrated or angry, or maybe we decide, I don't want to do this anymore, whatever. So this is our opportunity. And what we wanted to share with you was how me and Bella are going to be doing this journey. So it's a journey of 3 weeks, which is quite a bit longer than the sort of average 13-day wave spells we normally work with. Although this will be starting on the 22nd of July, which is Magdalene Day, with a new wave spell.
Yes, it's a powerful wave spell. It's the White Dog wave spell, which is all about unconditional love, about the heart connection. And even though you don't have to follow the wave spell, it's just that we're starting the journey with that energy. And if you want to follow it, it's okay. We will do it for our container for a few days, but it's going to be a more flexible journey this time for all of you joining us.
Exactly, and as Bella just said, there are many powerful astrological occurrences happening over the next few weeks, and we're starting on 22nd of July, Magdalene Day, which is also very much about the energy of the divine feminine and the goddess, but we're also going to be starting this journey on the beginning of the Venus retrograde process, which also starts on the 22nd of July, and that process is really now working with the planet most connected with the heart, Venus, and Venus is going to be taking this retrograde process, dancing through the degrees of Leo, and Leo is very much connected to the royal sovereign heart of the big cats.
So all of these astrology is really powerful. Regulus is there in all of this retrograde process of Venus, and so we're going to be reconnecting to that lion heart. We're building up to the 8-8, which is the lion's gate. So there is a lot of energy around that. The lions, the big felines, the heart, the passion, the relationships.
Right, so as Bella said, we've got the 8-8 Lionsgate portal, but there's also the full moon in Aquarius, and Aquarius means many things, but we can understand possibly that Aquarius is also accessing that higher mind consciousness that's more non-dual, more 5D. Mm-hmm. And so we're blending all of these things into a space that is going to be uniquely individual and personal for you. And this is the bit we really wanted to share today, is that we are going to be taking this next 13 days, actually with this wave spell, to do our own journey to the heart of Mexico, which is something that we've long wanted to do. And
Yeah, so we'll be going around places from Michoacan to Teotihuacan. So we'll be visiting some sacred sites, and we'll be journaling and showing our videos and our experience. We'll probably make it all the way to Oaxaca, which is the heart of Mexico, with lots of cacao medicine, mezcal as the maguey medicine.
Right, exactly. I mean, Oaxaca's known for many different types of plant medicines, but it's also known for great coffee, great mezcal, and great cacao. So, this is our sort of vision for ourselves. It's something we've talked about a long time, that we wanted to do, but with all of the work of the last 12 months, we haven't really had the time or the space. And we're like, okay, we need this for ourselves. And so we're inviting you to go on your own journey, and you can do it at any point during the next 3 weeks. But whatever is in your heart that you've never done, that you've always been putting off because there's always a reason that you can't do it, there's always a blockage that comes up that somehow stops you from doing the things that you want. Well, we'd like to invite you to step past those blockages and really feel into your heart. We're going to open this journey with a cacao ceremony here, and we're going to be sharing about that medicine. And so as the 3 weeks progresses, we'll be taking different turns through different medicines, different plants, and it's an unfolding, and it's organic, and it's going to be organic for us, and we want it to be organic for you. But we'd like you to think about, making your own journey. It doesn't necessarily have to be to the heart of Mexico, but it could be to the heart of your local town, could be to the heart of your local state, whatever, whatever is in your heart that you've never done before. Take a journey. It could be for a week, could be for a few days, whatever, feel into what you want to do. But we really want to invite you to work with the medicines of the heart and feel into the heart and ask yourself, what is it that I really want to do? What does my future look like? Not what have I been conditioned to do, or what do I feel like I should do, what do I feel like I'm obligated to do, or someone has put on me, but what do you want to do for yourself?
Yeah, our inner child always has a dream or something that he's always wanted to do, and that's part of what we want to reconnect with, that inner child desire to be more free, or to be more happier, or whatever it is.
Maybe you want to invite love into your life. You want to meet somebody, maybe a partner, maybe just you want to share your love with other people in a social group. This is really what this time is all about now. As humanity is freeing itself from the burdens of the past and the things that no longer serve us, that's great. But if we don't know where we want to go, we're going to kind of end up in this sort of limbo land. And I think now is the time that we really want to start honing in on the things that we've always dreamt of doing. And if you don't know what those things are, then maybe just sit with it. I always suggest to people, get a blank piece of paper out and just draw whatever it is that you really want to do. And don't start saying, I can't afford to do this, and I don't want to do that. But call it in. We've worked with the energies of dandelion before, and dandelion is all about divine timing and being in the moment and feeling the magic. And magical things can happen when you leave your front door if you're paying attention, right?
So yeah, we've done a lot of healing over the past year, and now we feel that it's time to bring all the healing to our heart, to live with more peace, more joy, bigger dreams. And so that's going to be part of the process. We're really excited about it. We invite everybody to join us, whether online. We'll try to meet some of our tribe members on the road, which will be exciting for the first time around Mexico. So.
Yeah, exactly. This is a time where we're feeling more free than perhaps we have done for a while. And, as many energies are getting freed out of the world and lifted and things are being released, it's like, okay, let's hit the road. We want to go and meet tribe members. We have quite a few members in Mexico. And so it's going to be really nice to reconnect in that social level with the heart, but also with the journey of the work we've done behind us. Many of us have really put in a big shift over the last couple of years. And now is the time to really start reaping the rewards of all of the work that we've done and freeing ourselves up of the anxieties and burdens and everything else that maybe we've been dealing with over the last 3 years. And for sure, we're not saying that everything is over, and we've all got processes going on, so it's not about that, but it's about giving ourselves the space to feel into the things that we really want.
Okay, so this is our invitation for everyone. Anything else you want to share? It's going to be an open, it's not like the previous immersions, it's more of an open heart quest. You can join at any time. We'll be starting on the 22nd of July, but you can join at any point.
And of course, all the material is recorded. There's going to be transmissions that will only be exclusively in the Quest of the Quantum Heart. There'll be live calls, meditations, transmissions, interviews. We're going to be meeting people on the road, and so there's going to be a lot of exclusive material and content that's shared in the Quest of the Quantum Heart group. But at the same time, we're also going to be recording our journey, because that's also something we wanted to do. And we're going to be sharing our travel logs, our video diaries, our vignettes that we make as we go around on our journey on our sister website, quantumplanet.world. And so the reason we're doing that, it's going to be, free to access, but we just want to show what we're doing to hopefully inspire you to get out there and take life in both hands and have fun with it, and see who you meet. Just every day is an adventure. We're heading out. We have a rough plan and we know where we want to go roughly, but we haven't filled in all the details.
So we'll, as usual, we'll still have some special guests talking about herbalism, having different practices for the heart connection, and we hope to be able to introduce to you some of the curanderas and local medicine people from Mexico.
Right, and so maybe if you want, you can also do the same thing. Put a prayer out, hey, I want to go and meet the heart medicine people in my local area. Who might they be? You might be surprised, right? And this is again where Dandelion can come into the mix. Just put it out there and let go, of how it pays out. But as long as your intention is clear and it's coming from the heart, that's the best you can do. And then the magic just flows. And that's what this is about. It's an invitation into the magic of the heart, magic and manifestation of our higher self, and really calling in now our own futures so that we can start to live the lives and dreams that we've always had for ourselves. So this is our invitation to you. We'd love to see you in our group. We have a wonderful tribe which is really supportive and caring towards each other, and now we want to start manifesting that down into 3D, because this is the time to start building the new earth communities, and for sure it's going to be difficult if we don't get out and meet people, right? It could be a little bit of an isolated experience otherwise. So this is just our way of inviting you into that space and saying, hey, maybe it's time to get out and do something different and have fun with it all, right? That's the most important thing.
So that's our invitation, connecting our heart with our 5D, bringing all our 5D higher self into our heart, embodying all of that energy, and come and join us. We'll leave the link under the video.
So we look forward to seeing you hopefully, and like we said, you can join in this quest whenever you want, and you can catch up on the material, you can work with the medicines. This is how it is with quantum plant healing. We like to just be in this free organic space in our intuition, but working with these containers that allow us to enter into a space, and this one is all about the creativity, the unconditional love, and most of all it's about fun, right? So join us for this quest and participate, and you know what, make your own quest too. We want to hear from you. We want people to share in our group what your little quest and journey was, because sharing is caring, and that's what inspires each and every one of us to go out there and do something even more amazing. So we look forward to seeing you soon. Take it easy. Keep it rainbow.